Thank you. I am Dax Shepard, and I'm taking over for Ellen today. But don't worry, she's totally fine. She called in rich today. Apparently, the person who carries her from her bed to the breakfast nook was a no-show. So she'll probably remain in bed until he returns. But don't worry, I aim to be a very gracious host. We're gonna watch videos, we're gonna play games, we're gonna win some money. And then I'm gonna tuck you all in and fool around with my wife in that chair until Ellen returns. Speaking of her, I'm sure a lot of you know me as Kristen Bell's boy toy. But I'm also from the sitcom Bless This Mess. Thank you. And our second season premieres this Tuesday at 8:30 on ABC. And that's basically all I came here to say. So peace. Be kind. No, I'm kidding. I love this show so much. I've been on here many, many times as a guest, and one of my favorite things to do is a segment where I give advice to audience members on relationships and other issues that may arise. So I thought we'd do that right now. It's time for Ask Dr. Dax. I am not a licensed doctor. I simply play one on TV, but I am legally required to tell everyone that my advice is 100% sound and accurate. Let's see who has a question for Dr. Dax. Is there a Megan Bean in the audience?
It's hard to tell because I'm so excited right now, but I actually got dumped yesterday.
Oh, no!
I'm on Ellen, it's fine. But I just wanted to know if you had any advice for getting over a breakup.
Okay, well, obviously, step one is bang all of his or her friends. But I assume you've already done that or you wouldn't be here. I would say, secondly, as a little personal mantra I have, is that I just say over and over again, this is temporary, this is temporary, this is temporary, this is temporary. Because, you know, you've never been on a roller coaster and thought, oh my God, this is so fun. I hope this doesn't last the rest of my life. But when you're sad, you think, oh my God, this is gonna last the rest of my life. And I just wanna say it's temporary. You're gonna feel completely different. You just gotta be patient and feel the feelings. They're a gift. So I wish you well. You're a babe. Things are gonna be great. You're on Ellen.
Thank you.
Is there a May Yen in the audience?
Hey, Dax.
Hi, May.
So I've been in a relationship with this guy for about 6 years, a little bit over. And when it comes to going down there, I usually give in the hopes to receive too. But I've only been on the receiving end a handful of times in the entire
geez.
6 years we've been together. Help me.
I want you to say his name, but I don't want you to say his name. I want a public shaming, but we're not gonna do it.
No.
I would just say, hey, you know, when you're in a relationship, part of the hardest thing maybe is just stating your needs. You gotta state your needs. I don't know if he knows, clearly he's not getting the signal from all of your generosity and benevolence. So, you know, you just gotta say, hey, things are bored down there. And your face is the solution, so.
Thank you.
Lisa Hayes, do you have a question?
Hi. So recently, my fiance and I discovered that our kids can hear us having sex. So we just, you know, we don't want to traumatize them. Do you have any advice for how to not traumatize our children?
Okay, interestingly, you know, us humans, Homo sapien, have been on planet Earth for like 140,000 years. For 130,000 of those years, we all lived in a one-room hut. We heard mom and dad have sex, hopefully often. We heard Aunt and Uncle have sex. We heard Bob and Jim and Gail and Sarah have sex. We're supposed to hear people have sex. That's how we learn about it. That's how we get comfortable with it. When they're completely denied of any knowledge of it is when they start asking their 6-year-old friend. I doubt they're well informed. So I'd say, worry not, enjoy. They're gonna feel weird about it and tough. They'll at least have some relationship with it where it's not completely foreign. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Thank you.
Also, I'd love to spend the night at your house. Is there a Taylor in the house? Oh, there's Taylor.
So I was just wondering, do men prefer when their partner is on top, or do they prefer when they're on top? Because personally, I like to be on top, but I don't know what the guy's perspective is.
Great question. I think there's, every one of us is a unicorn in our proclivities. I know I am. We incorporate a lot of foods into the bedroom. That's not true. I would ask, again, communication. I'm sure I don't want either as my solo option. I love macaroni and cheese. I don't want to eat it for the rest of my life. So let's switch it up. There shouldn't even be 2 options on the table. Let's get 8, 9 options on the table.
Backbends?
Say who?
Backbends?
Backbends, yes.
some gymnastics
You
in
can
the
do it.
bedroom
No one's
may be
going to
fine.
complain about that. I'm married. Okay. Well, I hope all that was helpful.